Hello.
What's going on, mate?
Not much. Are you streaming?
Yep. We are live.
Live.
And yeah, what you said before on the strategy is basically what I did meta with, you know, the exception of mistakes. The run 10-10.
Okay.
I should have ran a very low 22, but ended up being like 20, 22, 18, something like that, because I had a big off.
How am I still up? After that fucking awful middle section. Ah, beautiful. Fucking beautiful. This is probably the best I've done the last corner. This is gonna be a mid 1.8. 1.07. Better second corner. Quite as good on the last corner then, but still improved. You don't have to run two different setups, do you? You can run your
Race and quality, no, same. I just run different brake balances all. Basically, I don't run a brake balance with quality, and in the race I definitely run one.
That was a big slide. You're putting your two wheels on the dirt for that,
Yeah, right then left.
Yep.
Not as much as you are, but yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't do it when we were in the Red Bulls here, but for whatever reason I can do it in this car. Oh, that was a lovely first corner. Oh no, I got Rob in front of me now. Going slow. Oh, please ghost, please ghost, please ghost, please ghost. Whoa, sorry Rob. Perfect. That was perfect. Alright, let's get around the line. Boom. 104. Fuck yeah. Traffic been yesterday. Ah, that was beautiful. Fucking mag right off the track. I'll be fucked if we go into the thing tonight and you find out that you can't actually change the settings between the qualifying and the race.
Oh, especially after you've gotten used to it.
It's just because I know that I cannot drive this qualifying setup in the race.
Come on!
Oh, God. Ah, man. What's so funny?
Oh, Gav.
What do you do?
You crashed.
So did I. So did you just then? Gr3.
Oh, you're streaming.
Gav's streaming.
Yeah.
I'll get him in the chat. Why is Niznomo out on medium tyres?
Why not?
What you gonna learn? Alright, let's take a look. What is everyone's best lap so far? Jackery an 8.8. Mag 9.4. Oh, 8.7 for Mag. Nomad 9.5. We got 10.3. Corey 10.5. Corey's struggling a bit, seems. I don't think he's done the practice yet. 8.9 for Jester. It's a decent time, mate.
Very, very happy with how much progress I've made, but more importantly, I'm just happy with how my car looks. I think it's a very good job.
I just realised the wizard on the back of Gav's car, when he's got his hazards on, it looks like he's like holding two flashing knives or something like that.
Like Legolas.
Shooting bullets out of his hand.
Magic fingers.
Okay, now that the car's a bit lighter, it doesn't look like that. There's actually a big gap.
Oh fuck yeah, Epitaph Records. I like that.
So what's that?
The Mad Anarchy's one, Epitaph Records. A lot of the music that you said is horrible. Actually, the one on the front, I just realised too, he's actually got music that I've used directly on the front of the car. Revenants, Parkway Drive, Architect. He's got both the specific band that you said was just filth. He has on these.
What are you talking about?
One of the songs that I had. You said it was horrible.
No, all I've ever said is, if the music's not my type, I'll say, oh yeah, it's not my type of music. And then other times when I like a song, I'll say that I liked it. I've never said something's filth. Because I know music's a personal choice.
Are you streaming live, Meta?
I'm not streaming, I think.
Yeah, so am I. You might as well, Meta, then all three of us can all at the same time.
That's a big waste of time. Then we'd all have no viewers. We're the only people who watches each other's streams.
Yeah, that's fun, mate. I'll follow this E-Bolt guy and catch him. Like punting him at the top of the hill.
If you can manage not to spin off beforehand.
Not going to get anywhere near catching him.
Run away. Your car just looks awful to drive, Gav.
Hey?
Your car just looks awful to drive.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's shocking.
It just scrubs off so much speed in corners. Why you're so far off the pace?
Whoops. Should have stayed in fourth.
Fucking love those decals. I'd have a car exactly like that.
Kind of wanted to make a Frank Williams tribute livery.
Yeah, I thought about it too, to be honest.
Wait, are we starting in 11 minutes? Or is it an hour?
No. Yeah, hour and 10.
Okay, hour, yeah.
Hurry up, dude.
I gotta go take a poo. I'll be back.
Now, why is the slide so early there?
Got to be very gentle.
That Village Ends 14, it's got, my driving scares me too on the back of his car.
Yeah, that exact fucking, is it from that one? Oh no, that's IR. Alright, mate. I'll be back in a minute.
Lucky I'm not top split tonight then, hey Meta?
What's happening?
Corey just said give him a few minutes.
What? You're gonna start race, are you?
I wasn't gonna, I was waiting a few minutes just because you were gone, E-Bolt's gone. Corey just said wait, so.
Yeah, just give me also notice so I can
Loungy. Still time to get in here if you want, mate.
strictly when I set up.
Lucky I dropped my DR right down, eh?
What are you down to?
About 44.
Oh. Still not low enough for me.
I might end up in a lobby that I can actually
compete
in.
Yeah.
Like, Gav, you finished 4th place in Nations top split a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that was Nations.
Yeah. Maybe next season you should go with the Porsche.
I've tried Porsche, but I didn't really like the Group 4 much.
Okay. I don't mind the Group 4 when we've done that at Laguna Seca.
It's very easy to drive.
Mm-hmm.
And the 3's a weapon. You've just got to tame it. But yeah, the Cayman is it's almost boring to drive.
Alright.
No, it's just cannot get a setup on this track for this car that works well enough that you can get fast around without the back end throwing itself everywhere. And you can't hit the... This is not the car that lets you friggin' run on the curbs and shit either, you know. Well, we had our round at the friggin' Blue Moon.
Oh, someone's spinning. Who's up? Ghost driver. Big spin. How do you end up on the other side of those? What? That's good. Using the Citroen, she should be doing alright. Chopaghetti did pretty well in that. Did he? Okay.
Yeah, he was running very fast laps when I had a quick look.
Ghost driver just seems to be deliberately fucking around. He's driving off the truck.
Oh, on the outside, look at that. The guy's tune must have nothing.
What do you mean?
Turn 2, just fucking 200 plus K on the outside of him.
Oh, you were going around the outside of
Yeah.
someone? Yeah, something like you can basically tell who's tuned their car and who hasn't by when you come up behind them in turn 2 and they're like...
Well, even man,
around
the ease that I was getting past the McLaren when Evo and me were running around before.
Yeah.
Where'd you get the tune from, Jester?
I've tried 4 different cars that are not Hyundai Genesis, or Genesi, as me and Hangman like to say. You would not believe what car I'm running.
What? McLaren? No.
No, it's an FR, a very shit FR that no one would ever pick in competitive.
Alfa Romeo?
No, close though.
That's an MR, Gaff.
Ferrari?
No.
That's an MR2.
It's the Z4.
Oh, okay. Well, the Z4 is very fast.
The Z4 is busted
Mr. MCA's Z4 setup.
The BMWs are fucking busted. Yeah, to be honest, all the FRs are busted.
Because he said something about lacking straight line speed and how he tuned the car to basically make the arse end, you know, to make it more torquey. And how, as a result, you know, he had to look after the rear tyres more, and I was still finding front tyres just because of the big, long, sweeping turns. So yeah, I just tried to set up, and it was, I mean, I got down to like 10 something on my own. I think the last setup before that I was using was an Aston Martin GT3 one.
RTH Falcon 1. Who's that? Yeah. It's always the Europeans who are always so impatient when it starts.
And they'll be the first to fucking bin it and quit.
The qualifier has started. Everybody be on your best behavior. Let's go.
It's not fair.
Who's that right behind me? Got revenge on the front of his car. Dude. Someone anarchy.
Yeah, it's no, it says revengeance. It's It's a Parkway Drive album. One of the bands that I was telling you are the best current music from Australia. And you were laughing because you were like, I've never heard of them.
I've heard of them.
You should if you're from fucking South Australia, to be honest. They're like a borderline fucking legendary status there. Them and Prom Queen.
I need to drop back to make some space. These guys are slow. My toe really hurts.
Oh.
Let's go around mediums. Don't tell me he's now going to fucking drive out of the picture in front of me. Please no, please no. This race up is so slow.
Has anyone worked out any tyre strategy or anything yet?
Half.
Just half, 10 on each.
Yep. Be more cautious on the softs than the mediums. Like look after your softs better, basically.
What's Robin? He's got some speed.
WRX.
WRX. Go around me.
Yep.
Oh, if I pull off that in quali, I'll be very happy. The Parkway are amazing, Lowsy. I love a lot of Aussie metal and hardcore music, but Parkway are a very special band. They've evolved.
That it?
Oh god, there's cars everywhere. Two went off, and then I come around the corner, and another one's facing the fucking side of the track.
Gav, you wait till you see me next enlisted video, mate. I am a fucking flying god.
Oh, mate, I'm cracking up through the ranks in both Axis and Allies on that.
You what? Getting what?
Yeah, I'm getting
both of them leveled up pretty quick.
Yeah, doing
yeah,
alright.
At the
I've only had
start
a
you
few
do.
games.
What have you done, Normandy?
I started
Tunisia?
one of that. I've done a bit of that, and I've done a bit of the Russian one.
They're very different, aren't they? Like the campaigns, all very, very different. But no, it's good fun, man. It's very good fun. It's intense.
More intensity.
Well, I was only 0.1 behind Rob in his WRX, so... It's RCZ 911, of course they're going to be there. 650.
Game doesn't usually make that.
You like the livery, Gav?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you liked a photo of it, mate.
Oh, yeah.
The Dale Earnhardt.
Standing start, is it?
No.
Okay.
First, second, and third, get it like perfect into the first turn. You don't even have to slow down.
I just got to work out what my tyres are doing so I know what to brake wise to run.
Front wear for me, so to the rear.
What are you finding better, front or rear wear?
Thanks, Lancy. I really like it.
The rears are fucked. That's why I'm running a setup which is like 2.5 laps slower than what I would for quality. Oh, Jesus Christ.
JT just died.
Half the tracks are dead coming into turn 3. I don't understand how people are fucking always wiping out the stuff there.
Fucking hell, Chester. Hope you blow an engine.
I'll make mistakes like I just did. That's when they start to happen. Front left just goes. But yeah, I don't know how... Well, it's the tune, man. I tried all these different tunes. I wasn't getting anywhere. And then, I mean, like I said, I got down to a 10.9. And then a 10.8. And I was like, okay, alright, yeah, that's the best I can do. And then, I watched Mr. MCA's video, tried the tune, was instantly well over a second faster.
What was the difference that you did?
What do you mean?
What was the major difference? Was it downforce or
Probably
was it
downforce, yeah.
Added a heap more or took some away?
Added. I had didn't have enough, but it honestly feels like a slot car now. Like and I'm using the racing line. That's how much I was struggling. But I just feel like if I make it my goal to stay on the racing line, it's just flying. Like drive the car within reason.
Yeah.
Fucking about time.
Oh, lucky he ghosted. Went straight through Rob. He fucking ghosted, then he came back on, but just as I went to go hit him, he ghosted again. I wasn't trying to hit him, it's just fucking, oh, he'll ghost.
Dude, you went off. Like, I gave you space and you still went off the track on your own. Then you came back on and bumped into the side of me. So, what am I supposed to do? Don't go off the track on your own accord.
They're always going off at you, aren't they? You're like me, but you've actually got talent.
You're the one beating me by 7 seconds at the moment. What times you doing?
Just got into the 10s. Had been doing very low 11s. But this one's going to be way off because we're starting a battle. Very back and forth. But it's just, man, in the last sector, it just fucking guns, and if there's a car in front of it, you just hold on for dear life. It just feels so much faster now.
Someone went off.
No, I think he's just sitting there.
No, it's GT man. Yeah, it looks like it's just sitting there.
Fucking son of a bitch, you would have at some stage. Fucking have trouble with that fucking uphill every fucking time. practice or anything on this.
That was awful. Ground's back.
You've obviously worked those tyres out in Meta.
Oh yeah, I had to go with a different setup to do it though.
This would have been so much more fun with the fuel save thrown in as well.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's perfect the way it is. You can actually race it. Fuck fuel saving when you've got to go fast.
the horizon.
Shadow Moses. You may not like the music matter, but you'd like a lot of their song titles. Certainly got some fucking gaming references in there.
Not the way to do it.
Meta.
Huh?
How far?
5.6. Goes down 2 seconds since switching over, but it's not enough to catch you. Unless your tyres really go off at the end of the medium stint.
It's just a battle between me and this Porsche for consistency at the moment. Where the car just seems to pull away.
Yours?
Yeah, in between sector 2 and 3. Just when I get away from him. And he catches me in the last turn. If I don't nail it. But yeah, it's just dipping between 2.4 and 1.6. But I'm still doing 11.2 laps. Shocker.
Yeah, you're much quicker on the mediums than what I am. What I was over the
I'm
manage.
lighter though.
Yeah, but even when I did like previous practice stints, I was doing like 11.4s, 11.5s on the mediums, but I'm quicker than you were on the softs because I'm doing mid-10s. Starting to get scruffy though.
Same here.
Got him to under 3 seconds though.
That was nice. Come on.
That was very close to putting the wheel on the dirt.
Gap.
4.2. First corner's starting to become treacherous for me. That little section through there, the up and down section, that was where I was gaining most of my time on you, but it's pretty much leveled out now. .9. That was my first 1 minute 11. Just out of the 1 minute 10s now.
My laps are so consistent. Like even on the mediums, every time I come around the first sector, I'm within no tenth or a tenth of the soft time.
This last lap is going to be pretty difficult for me, I think. 0.6 down on my lap. On my fastest lap ever. Oh, that's fucking distracting.
Nailed it through there.
How'd you nail it for a fucking ghost?
I did it in a quali lap too. Last time we raced, me and E-Bulk. He was going off in front of me, and someone else was coasting through the turn, and I kind of come straight through the middle. One was a ghost, one was going off the track, and I went through at like 225. I was like, whoa! I'm gonna die! But yeah, I've gotten used to racing in the draft now too.
You guys are so frustratingly close.
Yeah, I'll probably drop my concentration in the last few laps.
More dust on the track.
Please, no mistakes. That's a good win. I knew it'd be a low 24, holy shit.
24.04 for me?
24.09. 24.09.
24 flat.
Yeah, I knew I could have had that with E-Bulk too, maybe even faster in that one. Because I made a mistake. I was ahead by like 15 seconds when I made a mistake on the soft stint. And I ended up fucking 6 seconds behind. I know after the mistake was on the first stint on the softs, and I ended up like, I think it was right behind him, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, caught up to him, and we both ended up pitting at the exact same time, like at the end of lap 10. And then on the mediums, I just kind of took off from him again, made another mistake, He got 6 seconds on me, and then I caught up that 6 seconds in the last 3.5 laps. And he just beat me, and I did like a 18 total finish time. So I was like, I know I can go faster if I don't have a mistake.
Yeah.
And at least, I mean, take out the battling with that bloke, and that would have been much faster.
For sure. Replay. 7. How's Mr. MCA's finishing time?
Yeah, I didn't see his total time.
23. I don't even
Yeah,
want to say it
he was
out
definitely
loud.
pushing Landsy.
I don't even want to say it out loud. Fucking quick.
What was his finishing time?
23:33.
Wow.
Yep. That's so quick.
Who is this Nomad X?
I don't know.
Ever seen him before?
No. Any interesting comments? So I wonder if I should just tune in a little bit more oversteer and go for a 2-stopper. If I had another day to test, that's what I would test that strat, but I think I just have to go with what I did then and hope for the best.
Well, I think you did well because I don't think this is really an MR track, really. I mean, the RCZ does well on it, but the RCZ is a lot easier to steer around the track than friggin' these other ones usually.
Who said the RCZ goes well?
I remember driving that around here, it's not too bad.
The RCZ, for some reason, for an MR car...
It's just very easy to control.
Yeah, compared to the others.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but
if you drive it within reason, it's a very, very respectable car. You can look after your shit.
None of it really matters, though, with the tune, because that's...
Yeah. Yeah, we've never been able to drive it with tunes, so...
Yeah, like... I can tune this McLaren to be super easy to drive as well, and that's what I'm using for the race, but then it's slower than what it is if I tune it to be hard to drive, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a big moment.
It's really made me appreciate the process, like what the F1 drivers go through to figure out the balance of the car.
Well, it's just the same as as we said, Blue Moon was an MR track. The FRs had no hope.
Yeah.
And this is the opposite.
Yeah, no,
the FRs have got it all over us on this one.
I'm definitely not going to sit here and say this is unfair, this sucks, GT Sport sucks, yeah. Because, I saw that the McLaren and the Honda and the Citroen and stuff, they were really good at Blue Moon, and I was like, alright, this is the round I have to take advantage of.
Yeah.
And now it's like this one, it's like, okay, this round is going to be a difficult one, but I'll do my best. And that's all you can hope for.
Mate, this game's like Facebook.
Like Facebook?
Guess what car I got for my daily car?
What'd you get?
I got the RCZ. It's listening.
Yeah, mate. The amount of... Fuck, recently, I swear, it's like it's given me a montage of the greatest hits of Gran Turismo cars, and by greatest hits, I mean they're the cars that are appear in the, game 50 times as one car, in all the classic games like the MX-5, the Civic, the fucking Spoon. It just keeps giving me these basic fucking pieces of shit, Even for my birthday one, man, it gave me the N500 Camaro. I was like, yeah, cool, thanks, man.
I think for my birthday I got the Alpine Vision.
That's not bad. That thing's beautiful, and it's worth a bit of money.
And the other day, a couple of weeks ago, I got the F1 Special Color Edition.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've got a few of them on my other account actually. I've won a lot of SF and Formula One cars on my other account.
Don't you sell them off?
You can't with the F1s.
If you won the car, you can't
it's
sell
not worth money.
Get any credits.
It's not worth money.
No, it's not worth any money. But I don't keep them there anyway.
No, I've just got different liveries, and when it comes to the coloured Formula One ones, because they are so rare, and that is the only difference you can have between them, I've kept every one of them I've ever had.
I mean, I don't really care what cars I have, to be honest. It's not an itch that I have. I don't have the desire to.
I mean, it's on my other account, man. Like, my other account is the one where, I've got every fucking car in the game and nearly all the exotics and shit. This account, like, I don't even think I have one. Oh no, I've got a couple of the Group X Legend cars because I've won them, like the Merc, the Alpine, and I think that's it. Maybe the Jag.
Well, I remember on my other account I had the 20 million credits, and you were like, you should buy a legendary car because you don't make credits.
Yeah.
Have the 20 million.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, I guess I'll do that. And then, like, the very next weekend, it was like Red Bull, the Red Bull X 2019. I was like, fuck's sake, I still made credits. I don't have one of those. I just sell a bunch of stuff that I have.
On my OG account, I bought a few along the way, and then I realised I was like, when I knew about the 20 million thing, I was like, well, I should just save up for the two $20 million cars. Like, that should just be my priority. Get them out of the way, and then I can go from there with all the other cars. The very first, I will say, like, the one time the game was super generous to me. The very first one I bought was the Ford. It was a long decision between the Ford and the Ferrari, just looking at the stats on the two. But I bought the Ford, and then like a week later, maybe, I won it from one of the wheels and sold the one I bought for like 10 mil. Just pretty happy with that.
Well, I've got, on the Merlin account, I've got every car but 6.
Thanks,
I haven't got the Shelby Cobra, the 15 million. I haven't got the Jag, $15 million Jag. I haven't got the 20 million Ford, and there's 3 Ferraris worth like 20 million.
The Daytona I want real bad.
They're the only ones I haven't got. I've got every other car.
I've got the Ford and the Ferrari on that now. But isn't there another one that's around, like, in between the Daytona and the Ferrari and Ford for cost? It's like because the Daytona is like 12 and a bit mil, something like that, 13 mil, and then there's one that's like, I think it's the Jag maybe, that's 15-ish, but there's an Alpha that's quite 15. Expensive too, because that thing looks mean, like. But yeah, I'd love to have that Daytona coupe and have it tuned, drive it around Le Mans.
What Daytona coupe?
The Shelby one, like the.
Oh yeah.
The Intercontinental. Was the Intercontinental GT. They made 4 of them, and they ended up they were going to throw them in the goddamn ocean. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's the one I'm buying.
They couldn't afford to bring it back.
When I get to 15
but yeah, it's one of the most, like, for a Shelby design, like next to Eleanor, man, like it just looks so fucking mean. And I mean, it's only because of mechanical faults, but by default, it won a Le Mans against the LMP1s, and it was considered a GT class car. It's the only car in history, like, since they had the LMP, class. It like, I think it was a year or two, before, because it was part of the reason they hired him. It was a year or two before the success of the Ford GT. And a lot of the Ferraris and the popular Fords fucking fucked up, crashed out. And Shelby fucking won Le Mans with his fucking underpowered car, but still goes down in the history books.
The only other ones I've got 2 of each of the Group 3 and 4 cars, and I've got them in the Port Power livery. Other than that, I've only got 1 of everything else.
I've got like cars,
Group 2 cars. I've got all the Group 2 cars doubled up.
I've got like 3 or 4 of the Atenzas and the Genesis, just because with the Genesis because of supercar liveries, and with the Atenza because of Days of Thunder. Like, just so I could get a photo of 3 cars with all the Days of Thunder liveries. Like, I've done it a lot. And when I'm doing that, when I used to do dailies, just having all the cool liveries to pick from, all the different cars, playing roulette.
We're open in 2 minutes. Back soon.
I reckon you're in for a pretty good result tonight, man.
I hope so, mate. I was literally just thinking, hopefully one and done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I am too now. When I did that pole time, I mean, I did that pole lap twice in a row now. It was probably even better this time because I had a lot less practice, whereas last time I was fucking 50 laps deep into a session and then we went out for pole and I was actually like trying to tow E-Bulk around. And I was, and then we fucked it up. But yeah, as soon as I knew that, like, time trial getting close to your times, but even here now in the lobbies I've gone faster than I did in the time trial.
Time trial, yeah.
0.6, 0.7 and time trial times 0.8 something. So yeah. And I remember when you were saying something about, or when you sent me in the message your lap, I think the way I looked at it, your lap time, so I remember thinking I was lapping faster than like my first run.
Apparently there's 2 more tuning races before the end of the season.
Can't say I've ever seen him in Manu.
Well, there's going to be 1 more for Manu, the Group 4's at Coyote Park. And then the Group 2 Barcelona Nations race is also a tuning race, apparently. I mean, definitely for Nations it's a little bit fairer because everyone has the open choice of car. Guess I should go do some practice laps before a race. Are you in the bathroom?
I'm in the spa.
What's that?
I'm in the spa.
Okay, Twitch streaming, are you?
Yeah, hot tub stream, Twitch. I'm a thought.
Fop?
A thought.
A thought, yeah, that hoe over there.
And you're a simp.
I certainly am not a simp.
You're one of my simps.
How dare you?
You simp for me. I simp for you. You can simp for me anytime.
No. I have donated money to streamers before though.
That's pretty cool.
Donated $5 to Keith.
Fuck Keith.
500 rubles
Fucking
to
weird cunt.
James. And I once gave Choppagetti $1. Which I think I've given him $5 before as well. Because I wanted him to do the disgusting song that he sings, but then he sang a different one. Very annoying. One thing I will say is try and make sure that you pick out some brake markers which aren't the braking boards. They tend to get fucking thrown around the track a bit. It really fucks me if it's the last corner. Like I just need that visual aid on the side of the track. Get myself.
Calibrated systems.
Yeah, calibrated, yeah. Must have calibrated.
Calibration. You gotta do all your...
Speaking... Calibrate your forklift.
Yeah. To not fucking go more than a fucking snail's pace. You try to, I've been like fully trying to like keep my foot on the throttle to like keep it at 9-10 Ks, but nah, it's just like you hit 9 and it goes 11, 12, 8, 11, 12, 8, 11, 12, 8. It fucking kills me. Kills me. Touch the brakes and you nearly fucking throw what you're carrying just because of how hard the brakes are on it too.
Opposite of the fucking Peugeot Group 1 car then.
Good car. Both
Peugeot
the
Group 1 car?
Yeah.
I hated it.
The VGT
like
and the fucking Group 1. The
no,
908.
The VGT, yeah, the 908.
Yeah, it's a legendary car.
I could not fucking drive that thing.
It's so smooth to drive.
No, it's awful. It's just like the rear end steps out under braking, steps out on the throttle, and the brakes are awful as well. It's like you have to brake so much earlier than what you do in.
Yeah, granted, it doesn't have the hybrid systems, but its acceleration's still really fucking good.
Let's see. What is my point scoring for this season? I need to beat a 250. Great. I don't think that's happening. But more realistically, need to beat a 207.
What will it be from this point? Counting 3 or 4?
I don't know. At the moment, it's counting 3.
Yeah, well, I think at the moment I'd have to beat a 112, man. So I'm good. I think even the highest I've got is like a 170 or a 180. So
yeah, I mean, ultimately we're gonna have to have 5, and I've got 4 good scores at the moment. I got a 232, a 250, a 252, and a 306. So yeah, really I just need 2 more 230 pluses to be happy with the season.
I've already said, you know, I don't really care about the points this season. I mean, I didn't do Nordschleife and could have been on for a top 5.
So probably the best round for me coming up is going to be the Group 4 at Interlagos. Not sure how I'll do at Kyoto. I'm not a fan of that track. I'm not a huge fan of Sardinia B either. So.
Which Sardinia is? It's road track, isn't it?
Yeah, road track B.
The small one.
With the, it's not the smallest one. It's the medium-sized one where it has like the hairpin going up to like, and then you turn up and go up here to the right.
Yeah.
Although I didn't look if it's the normal direction or the reverse. Anyway, it's Group 3, so that's when I'm really looking forward to it. Luckily my DRM is a little bit lower this week.
Monza Group 4 next week. Daily B. The Bugatti and McLaren and a few others that can handle it. But I remember it's always the Monza Massacre videos too. Like it's just carnage. But straight away I had a smile on my face. I'm like, it's stream worthy content straight away.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to do it, just to repair my nation's account driver rating a bit, get it back up. Drop down to about 67 lately. Yeah, you know the corner where you have to put the two wheels on the dirt? I've done it perfectly twice, ever. I did it perfectly in the Red Bull once, and I've done it perfectly once on this.
I don't do it anywhere near as fast as like what the leaders are. I was saying to E-Bulk earlier, I do it more cautiously, but it sets me up so good for the left-hander of it, which is what I need, because if I have to catch the car at all on the left-hander of it, I'll lose half a second.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I mean. It's just like those two.
So like the kind of slower I go over that dirt, or the straighter, the better off I end up. Do that quality. Oh, I just
end it. What happened?
I just rolled.
You rolled?
I rolled.
It's so impossible.
I've never rolled in Gran Turismo. I'm sorry. I am. That was. I'm gonna get the replay too. That I rolled. Right. I rolled. I flipped.
Nice.
And landed on my fucking roof, like sliding forward.
PRP all done?
PRP.
PRP.
Oh, post-race, pre-race poo.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't had one.
Okay.
I haven't had shit in weeks.
Hey, heaps.
Flighty boy. So Peppers must be out on this round.
Yeah, I haven't seen him on at all. Wait for him all week. How great did the fucking HRT Atenza in last week's video look chasing me?
Yeah.
Vision, it looked like supercars, didn't it? Like the two cars with the mobile one on the wing. That footage, getting that, I was like, this is nice. Yeah, had a pretty solid race.
Ah, well, good. I'm doing very shitty laps at the moment. Can't do the middle sector all of a sudden. 9 tenths off my best time there, through there. Yeah, any kind of slide for that left-hander is like 10.5 loss. 2 tenths actually by the time they reach the last corner.
I just realised I don't think I had the settings right either, because it was too sunsetty, too glary. The actual settings, like perfect, it's blue as. All the fucking hot air balloons.
No, it's the same.
Looks like Melbourne on a spring morning.
Yeah, all the sickos in the hot air balloons.
Yeah, fuck that. And how cold it'd be. The views, granted, they'd be stunning, and it'd be a hell of a thing, but nah, fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck
the
that
fucking
for a
heart
joke.
attack.
Yeah,
The heart attack of I'm going to fall out of the basket and die.
Yeah, no, I'd be no good. I mean, planes, yeah, no worries. Helicopters, yeah, no worries. But hot air balloon,
Yeah.
no. Only if I had like a fucking triple pack fucking parachute. Oh, let's please not disconnect. For starters, that'd be really nice.
Alright. See what we get.
Black screen.
Joining loading data.
Yep.
Oh, I got Willow. I got Dazza in mine.
Yoda.
Dazza.
I got none of yours, but I got Van Wild again, and House J. Johnny Speed. Fuck, he's dropped a bit of rating.
Gr3. Julie Tit. Ms. Manu.
Arnie.
Well, there's a few people in. Oh, God.
CSL Kevin. Raced with him last week too.
Dazza in so that we can chat during our race. Oh, he's in.
If you can do that, can you
Well, I'm gonna jump out anyways.
We'll mute.
Because well, yeah, I guess I'll mute everyone.
Yeah,
I'll just jump out of the party.
Or just mute.
I
can't join him anyway.
Him, man. All good. I'll speak to you after the race.
Okay. I'm going to jump out and I'm going to set up one that does it.
sack time. It's pretty much what I ran twice. Quality lobbies on my own. Bit of traffic. God, it looks nice. Number 1 again, 2 weeks in a row. Come on. The Duke. ACDC. Oh my God, have mercy on our souls. See you on the other side, guys. Well, honestly, I reckon I'm going to stop chasing for the win. Settle on second. First fuck up. Fuck's sake. If he dies, he dies. I'm not going to push any harder. Nice, mate. Well done. Expect. Yeah, it was pretty solid. Exactly what I just did in the lobby. The lobby got me a win, same time, against drivers like Meta. Guy was rapid. Full C too. Pretty bloody good. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Could possibly even go again. Was it 40 minutes? Yeah, it felt like a solid drive. How'd you go?
Mate, qualified 19th, got taken out in the first lap. It's back to 20th, ended up finishing 15th.
Nice, solid.
Yeah, so... yeah. Never mind. Did you win?
Nah, second. Qualified 5th. Should have went faster. Only did a 9.0. The times I was doing in the lobby would have put me 3rd, but the guy who won was just too quick anyways.
I'm wondering Ryder won ours in the Toyota.
Place, baby.
What'd you get?
Right.
5th.
5th.
Nice,
Well done.
Yeah. Started 9th, I think. 9th what time?
Do you know what his qualifying time was?
Justice?
No, one.
Yeah. Big long right-hander, he would either lunge me at that first corner, and I'd have to go around the outside of him, or if he didn't do that, you know how for the with the second one, the right-hander over the crest of the hill, you kind of want to take a wide line into it so that you can then like get the rotation and get a straight drive out. That was like an invitation to him every time to put his nose up the inside. So there was a couple of times he touched me. I mean, I don't think he was like doing it maliciously or anything, but it turned out that he was on the soft tires, and that's why I guess he was so desperate to try and get past. Because we got pitted on lap 9, and then I was just took off after that. And a Japanese guy who I think he was on pole, or like he was in the top 3 or 4, and he binned it. So I was going to go past him on the back straight because he switched over to the mediums. At this point, I was on the softs, and so he left like a car's width up the inside, and so I went up the inside, and then he starts to push me over onto the dirt. So like I have 2 wheels on the dirt at like 250 kilometers per hour. I think that was the most death. And then I was running 6th for basically the entire second half of the race, just kind of edging away from that Japanese guy who was now on the mediums, and not able to make any gains on the guys in front of me. But then the guy in Mazda, he spun on the last lap, so I picked up 5th place on the last lap.
Right on.
How'd you guys go? Jester, how'd you go?
Second. Qualified 5th, finished 2nd.
Good stuff.
Should have went faster in quali. I only did a 9.0. Pole was an 8.6. And my lobby times, which I did within 2000s both times,
you could have
would have put me 2nd or 3rd in my lobby, no matter what. Like, the guy was really quick. But I've got my replay up now. I got to 3rd pretty quickly, and then went about chasing 2nd. There was like I think one dude, one of the Aussies, fell over, like pretty violently too. It was always the last turn. But yeah, very, very solid. I was actually faster in the lobby by half a second. I did a 20.8 finish time. He was 150. Sorry, he was 7 seconds faster than me at the end. And I also think that the longest possible soft stint that you can do, I actually felt like I could have went to 12 or 13 on the softs for sure, with the pace difference. Like it's not much. Like I know I was pushing my mediums pretty hard, doing low 11s and high 10s, but the softs were just like, I was like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So I genuinely, like, and the mediums, like, at the end too, like, genuinely looking at my wear, I was like, fuck, I am cruising. Like, but yeah, I genuinely, I'm tempted to go again.
God, I wouldn't fucking take the second, man. Enjoy the good feeling of having the result.
I've still got it, no matter what.
Because fuck, like, surviving a race like that. So Nizman just messaged me, hey man, I just want to say I had a blast in the opening scene of that race. It was good fun. I was hoping to continue out the stuff, but I went from the shade too wide and shattered my wall. Yeah, good stuff. Aaron looked planted, and it definitely has planted.
God, I'm so happy.
I qualified shit. I qualified like 19th. But the stupid thing is, if I'd done my fastest time that I've got on the time trial, I still would have only qualified 17th. So, so I wasn't that far. But I just took off and I got, we had 2 loser on the second corner on the right-hander. And I thought, yes, you beauty, I'll get 2 spots here straight away. And then the guy in front of me went wide. Japanese guy in front of me went wide, and I thought, all right, I'll duck up the inside of him on this right-hander, and I did that. And just as you straighten up, now you're sort of right on the right-hand side of it, ready to straighten up as you're powering through. He's come back down on me and sent me straight into the dirt. So back to last by a mile, but I ended up working my way back through a bit. Had a bit of luck with other people going off and stuff, and ended up finishing 15th. But I was a mile last. I was like freaking 12. I got lapped, but I was like 12 seconds back from 19th or something when I got back on the track.
Oh well, bit of recovery then.
And I thought about quitting. I thought, I'll just race it and see what happens. More people are going to bin it, etc., etc. just kept going, and someone binned it on the very last corner to give me 15th. Thought, well, I'll take 15th. I wouldn't have even expected 15th. But man, like our race leader's qualifying time was fucking 2:07.7. He did the whole race in like a 2:20 or something.
Was he in the BMW?
No, he was in the bloody VG Toyota.
Yeah, the BMW fucking dominated our race. He was like, he was only 0.2 on pole ahead of second, but they were both like 0.6 ahead of third, and then the BMW just won by like 5 or 6 seconds.
Yeah. There's another NSX one that came third, and I don't know how the hell he's doing that.
This car looks incredible.
I sat behind.
Replay.
I let Wandering Rider pass me, right? Because he lapped me. So, and this is at the top of the hill. Now, I stuck with him all the way, right? Until the last turn. And as we come into the last turn, I'm like down into 5th gear and I'm flooring it and then to back so that I don't go wandering off to the left-hand side. And he just zips around. And I'm like, he's just picked up fucking seconds on me by the end of the straight. Just how we could go around that last corner in the Toyota. And I'm like, fuck, it wasn't the Super, it was the other Toyota. But
yeah, the FRs just carry so much speed through there. Like that's why I couldn't drop Nismo, because even though it was like quicker than in other kind of parts of the track, he would just gain it all again in the last corner and in the second corner.
The second sector in the last sector.
They're absolutely destroying me on that last corner and that second corner. Could not get anywhere near them. I'm sort of like squealing my tyres around the back end's just starting to get a little bit of a friggin' drift in it, and they're just taking off. Like, how the hell's that car getting around there without doing any sort of slide? I had no hope, but you know, I'll take 15th. I'm not going to bother trying again. It's just some bonus points just in case. I mean, I think they're only taking top 5 anyway, aren't they? Top 5 points.
The top 5 rounds, yeah, the best 5 rounds.
So it's not. I mean, I could go again, but I'd need a lot of luck to get more points. So maybe I should just go again. I mean, it's a dud round for me unless I get friggin' go again.
How'd you go, Ebog? Tough round. Very tough round.
Well,
yeah, I had a few moments that was scary at the last corner, because I definitely used up my rears a little bit more, just trying to pull away from this guy in before that.
See, that's the other thing. Just saying, you know, he's doing 10s and he can get 12 laps out of his... I was doing like 13s, and by the end of the 10 laps on my softs, they were worn down as all fuck.
Well, I'm looking at my laps now, and
you know,
in order from 2, it goes 10.6, 10.5, 10.4, 10.9, 10.6.
Yeah, that's really good pace. And that was softs on the second stint, right?
No, this is first. This is at the start on the softs.
Well, I got no hope of doing that. I mean, like I said, after 10 laps, my softs are absolutely rooted, and that was doing friggin' 13s.
I was pushing it, and I was hugging every fucking inch of the track.
No. So fast. Hyper got put into top split.
He did well. He actually did really well. He hyper drifted.
Well, he 10.
Yeah, and he scored 242 points. So
yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
What's he in the Merc yet?
No, he's in the Beamer.
Because the Mercs were strong here.
Yeah, all the FRs are pretty strong.
It was a 4C that won.
Was it?
Rock Ghost. This poor cunt's second when we go to pit. I think it's like lap 9, lap 10, man. He dies in spectacular fashion. Like, he literally indicated, like, as we're coming into the last sector, you know, that he was going to pit. And he just touches the tiniest bit of dirt on the left and he swings right over. Like, he just dies, has to go around again. It happened to two people. One was like Civvy, I think, one of the Aussies earlier. But God, when it happens to this Max Elise in front of me, just like this poor bastard.
And yeah, from this round on, we're counting 4 scores. Though this race didn't actually count for me. But that's a good bank to me. 222. Definitely will happily take that. Still ahead of Choppy Gaddy. Scored more than Choppy Gaddy. Hyperdrift 242. Ikatosh 213. He's also on the Beamer.
So your best 4 rounds tallied as of round 7, so then it'll be your best 5 rounds at the end.
Yes, it's best
5. Only half your total rounds will be tallied there. So basically, so we've done 5. So once you've done 5 scores, so I've got to beat 119 because it's my 5th lowest score.
Twitchy got 322, so I'm guessing that's a top 3 finish. Like
yeah, so I'm still, like, after lap 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 6, 10, 9, 10, 6, 10, 9, and I'm getting right on him now. And it's this lap, like, when he indicates, and I remember thinking, I'm like, how long can I stay out here? Like, I felt the pace. Hey?
Do you have the stream still up? Can I watch this as well?
Yeah, I'm watching the replay now. Killing it. It looks so good in the replay. But my God, this Merc.
That low down shot where you see the marbles on the track. That was...
Yeah. And there too. It just looks amazing in general. If you go variable too, it's pretty much like chopper cam most of the way too. Like Brands Hatch.
Who just opened up his stream?
Yeah, mute it. Yeah, here it goes. Look, indicate, look, gone. Just gone. Just look. Reset, no. Oh, it was just like RIP. And the leader was in the pits at that point. And Johnny stayed out. Like, and he'd been following, like, at least trying to, you know, keep on my lead lap. And I remember thinking, like, at this point, like, Johnny's got in front of Rock Ghost, and when I went into the pits, like, Rock Ghost was basically, like, 8 seconds ahead or something, and I was about to be fighting for second. He bent it, I've gained second, and I've stayed out. Johnny's now holding up Rock Ghost, and it's like 5.5, 6 seconds to Johnny at this point. So I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. Like, the pit has just worked so good for me, but this lap wasn't the best one. Like, this was, I think it was in the middle sector. I have a brief moment, and then I don't go into here fast enough either. But, like, Johnny's still in front of him. I'm like, yes, like... But yeah,
how was your ride height? Did you guys have your ride heights down as low as you could get?
Yeah, I think mine was super low, front and back. As I said, my car just feels like a slot car, like it's just attached. So yeah, and then when I pit and come out, I'm like 4 seconds behind him. And I kept it at that 4 seconds for probably a lap or two, and then he just went. And I said to myself and the stream at like lap 15, 16, I think I was like 8 seconds ahead of Johnny. I was like, alright, I'm easing up. Not going to push and do anything silly. That view there, mate, mint. Yeah, that was solid. Like, half a second slower than the lobby time that I won with. But it'll be interesting to have a look at like when I go to do an edit the rest of the replay later, because like you can see there's like 5 or 6 dudes racing around in a group at the back, and you can just imagine what it'd be like watching a trail of like that. It's funny, I had more fighting with the Porsche in the lobby, but as a result, like we went super quick. Like super quick, because we were drafting and bumping, and that kind of helped us pull away from you in that first stint too, with the softs. Yeah, I think I was fortunate. I nearly contemplated putting the mediums on and just trying to stay with them, but I was like, no, I've got the pace to make the moves. You know, some people are going to fall over. Got the pace to just go, but I didn't think at all I'd have first. And then I remember at this point, I'm like, if he has a major fuck up, because I had done it in, you know, the other lobby race too.
Yeah.
Blew a 15-second lead.
Every lap I went around, there was like a yellow flag, and it's like, is this going to be a back marker, or is this going to be...
My first lap on the medium, 11.3. The car just looks mean. I'm so happy with it.
Yeah, looks good. I mean, all your liveries have looked pretty good, like especially since you've gone like more of an
authentic
realistic.
Look. Yeah.
Authentic.
The replicas.
Ah.
Yeah, that view right there. There you go.
So many Australians in your lobby.
There was a few, yeah. I was thinking it to myself. I wasn't going to say it out loud, but I was like, best of the blue flag again, 2 weeks in a row.
Oh.
Out of my split, anyways. But I had, I mean, a lot of, like Johnny Speed, I would never expect to be this low.
Who the fuck is Johnny Speed? I've never seen that name before.
I used to race him a lot in kind of second split, upper split.
And is he legit, like, what's that, 62 years old?
Yeah, he's an old fella. He's had a crack at me before. Like, we had a massive coming together in a Monza race when we were both racing for Genesis. I was filthy at him. But yeah, he's you know, of decent caliber for a guy that age. Gnarly Taxi was the dude that I had that I blew the 15-second lead with. And then gobbled him up in the last three laps, but didn't. I remember as I was crossing the line, I was like, I wish I had one more lap. And that was a 22:18 finish time. But yeah, 11.3, 11.4, 11.5, and then still, you know, on the last lap on the soft was a 10.6.
Yeah, you could have kept on going probably.
Yeah. So anybody that's doing it again, like, if just find, honestly, like, the racing line helped me so much here. I can't believe how much it helped me. Usually it puts me off. I always feel like it's like a intermediate line, you know, like it's like a line through the middle of the race. It's not necessarily the fastest one. But once I focused on trying to just keep the car on that line as fast as I could, as smooth as I could, the moment you were going to cross over the line too much, just already being able to pull it up. And And I definitely didn't have the confidence all race into the last turn that I did in the lobbies, because I just didn't want to die. In the lobbies I was going around there 220, 225. In this I was only doing like 10 at best. But yeah, not much else happens. I'll get the whole thing though, so I can just put that in my race cam together. Done.
Show us the clip of you rolling over if you have.
Oh, I'll do it after this is finished.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never flipped a car in this game, ever. Like, and I've always wondered when I've seen people doing it in photos, like how they've done it. But I guess, you know, they just really fuck about and... Oh, so yeah, another one just happened in front of me. That, like, he just spun like 3 or 4 times. You can see his car spinning off the map. That'll look mad too. Oh, he didn't even reset, he's still out on the dirt. He's still out on the dirt.
I don't think you do reset on... yeah, you do.
Dude, the green car, when he spun off in front of me, he went off that hard and fast, he reset.
Yeah.
Like he fucking... GT40.
Oh, remember when I...
Ken Miles, he Ken Miles'd it, mate.
Remember when I kind of went off and then I like swung it around and tried to drive into the pits and it reset me to the front of the pit lane, like not having completed the lap?
Yeah, man, that happened to me like fucking 5 times when I first started practicing for this. Happened to E-Bogler. There's another one going off, House J in the Lambo.
I wonder how the Lambo was here.
Tough. Alright, mate.
Good luck. Let us know how you go.
I might go again, why not? I just made some adjustments and ended up lowering my friggin' trial time, not by much, but...
Yeah, the medium's 11.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.4, 0.6, 0.4. And this one, when I kind of just mentally checked out. Wasn't putting the pressure on myself anymore.
Yeah, it's very consistent.
I think I was at the half a second faster in the lobby because I had that Porsche pushing me the whole way. Like, you know,
Yeah, so
breathing down my neck.
On my best run from practice, this was my medium times: 11.6, 11.4, 11.7, 11.4.
What was your finish time for that one?
It was
or
just
the winner?
practice.
No,
just
like
lobby, so
the one you just had.
The one I just did. I'd have to go check. I think it was like a 45.
Yeah. So halfway between us
MCA and what you did wrong.
11.8, second last lap.
My finishing time myself, like, cause in the race we did in the lobby, I did an 04. I think in this one I did an 06, but obviously I had that battling the first step with Nismo, which probably made a little bit of difference. Otherwise, I think my pace was pretty similar. Plus, I always tend to drive a little bit more cautiously in the actual races, so it's always like a 10th or so a lap off. Well, I can do those. Fuck.
That cam's awesome too. God, the video clip you could make at this track, I remember with the Red Bull car, like when I was fucking around making the Top Gun video, like, it's just so, like, for such a shit track, it's so scenic.
Yeah. Where is it? It's like, I don't know.
Cali, I think.
Is it California?
Like up in the fucking northern parts, I think.
Texas or something.
Yeah, it could be that. Sounds very Texasy.
Big Willow. Yeah.
Dale Earnhardt. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, my finishing time for the race was a 24:04.1, and the finishing time I did in our lobby was a 24.0.
Nice.
Consistency. Exact same time. Compared to the first one I did was a 24:12. 24:17.
Oh, this poor cunt still going and going and going. Oh my god, and there's another one behind him. It's just carnage.
Yeah, quite a difficult track.
Civvy. Oh, there we go. Alright. There you go. Have a GTR crash, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the arse end on it already. There it goes. Look at this. Oh, you're dead. Dead. Now.
Oh, boy.
Was it Arnie? Was this? Oh, that's right. It was House J. And then again, I think same thing.
Gonna Arnie in the McLaren F1.
There we go. House J's off, and he's absolutely going rallying. He's just like, yeah, I've got it. I've got it. I've got it. And then, so who's this bloke? I think he cooks it here. He like does the biggest spin. Oh, he must have been the lap before or the next lap. Thanks, mate. Yeah. Alright. Here we go. I think he fucks up so bad he goes in the pits. No? What's he doing? Just giving up at that point? I'll have to find it though. There was a big fucking... Someone did a massive 720 at some point.
Did anyone go off on the first lap of yours, like on the cold tyres? Turn 1 and 2?
Well, not in front of me. And not directly behind me either. What was it? Yeah, it was free practice.
Yeah, poor Yodes. I might load up my replay, have a look.
Well, I'm pretty happy after that result. So happy, I mean, I'd contemplate risking it all. Got a massive DR gain from it too, but I just really enjoyed the drive. Alright, so what we got was right near the end. I think it's up here. Oh. There we go. Loose. Sideways. Jump. Oh my god. Look at that. That is spectacular. Let's get that in the variable.
Yeah,
Wowee. Wow. Oh yeah, that's sick.
Wheel on the dot. Reset you. That sucks.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I've got it!
Yeah, you could have like ended up back on your wheels, who knows? Like,
but yeah, how crazy is it? And just a little, look at it. Oh, it's so good. Could you imagine that happening in a race? Like if you've seen that? Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Once the F1 starts.
About 4 o'clock in the morning.
There we go.
Well, I can go to my website, f1tipping.online, and take a look. And I can see that qualifying, I think, starts in 6 hours, 44 minutes, and 20 seconds. Do you want to put your top 8 tips in for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, Gov?
No.
Oh, well, fuck you then.
Must say, Sebastian Vettel has proved what an absolute legend he is.
Yeah, how so?
Once again.
How so?
He did a go-kart race for females only in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Oh, I bet he just wanted to, you know, meet some local talent.
Oh yeah, some Saudi talent.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Or
Look
just
at that,
saying,
mate.
in your little world of whatever.
Put a wheel on the dirt and he went off and ended up all the way back down there the 20th. But he was right on the back of the pack. I'm surprised.
Alright, are you still streaming, Gav?
No, mate, I wasn't. I quit, stopped it before the race.
And you're not doing
I'm
it again,
woeful at this, mate. I got lapped.
No, I'm not going to go again.
Hey?
I said I'm not going to go again. If you end your stream, then I might just put one up to just show this replay. And then analysis.
I was actually just thinking, if anything, I might even just try the time trial just for see if I can.
Just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, get a nice quick lap to put in. God, this looks amazing. Where is it? Oh, there it is. God. Oh.
Like gain a place, lose a place. God damn.
Oh. Nah, I'm just gonna. The marshals, they're always just like, oh, a car's flying.
Be my baby.
Good song.
Yeah, not bad.
Dirty Dancing.
Is it?
Yeah. There's a lot of good music in that.
Time of Your Life in that?
Yes. That's the main song.
Yeah, I thought so. I never felt this way before.
Yeah, so...
Then what happens in Nismo? So Nismo just goes
I mean, my points are still shithouse anyways, because I've missed so many rounds. I'm still going to have 112 as the fucking minimum. How is the Manu going? At the end of 6. It might put me up. But the car was so strong here, everyone should be fucking doing it. I know both those V1 blokes were in the top 10. Lousy said Choppergetty's streaming it.
Oh god, that was close. I put a wheel on. I basically did exactly what you did when you rolled the car on lap 2. I didn't even realise that.
Did you catch it, obviously? Because I had a few moments where I touched dirt that I had not done at all in the lobby, but it was just in such a smooth, fast motion that it didn't really affect the car.
I'll see if I did have to catch anything.
Fuck, what time did
No, I didn't
What's
even
he in? The Viper?
Didn't have to catch anything. Viper, yeah, Tez is the Viper.
Twitchy put himself into second on the list. 106.9.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna set up a stream.
See, I was watching Snorlax, but I'll chase this bloke, he's half a second quicker.
God, there's 3 Genesis in the top 3, fucking hell. And how many GTRs? 3 GTRs, 3 Genesis.
Yeah, a couple of Supras, Vantage, it's FR City, mate. Yep. And then this one Ford GT with Amazing Hour.
I wonder what this round would have been like if it wasn't a tuning round. Like, I'm guessing the MRs would have been the dominant cars here. Alright, Manu, slot 1, replay. This saves me actually having to do a fucking video. Start broadcast. Start broadcast.
Back in a minute. And I'll copy your link and put it into...
I'm having a crack again. Gonna have another go. Why not? Why not? I got Ebog and Race Tech and Darren and Zippy Deathman. I'm gonna get smashed again.
Hey, you could do alright.
No. Cat Youngster in his Beetle.
So, Gr3, Yoda, and Stin Regza all in mediums. Goldfish started on mediums too. Ryan on mediums. Just the top two on softs. But then oddly enough, behind me, this guy in the WRX and Nismo were on softs.
Mate, I'll tell you what, there are so many people in MRs just missing this round. Every race I've been in has basically been full of the FRs.
Yeah.
I reckon there's so many people in the MRs have gone, yeah, I'm not even bothering with this one.
Well, top split was pretty condensed. Like Hyperdrift has a DR of I think it was like 59,000, and he got into top split.
Yeah.
And it's not like he was like, I don't think he was like 19th or 20th door number over. I think he was kind of like up around 12th or 13th. So I must have only just missed out on getting in there. What's my door number actually? Take a look. Oh no, I was number 10. I lost so much DR last week.
Wonder if anyone's going to leech any content off me from that race.
What do you mean, leech? I get what you mean.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I touched the guy, but I slowed down and gave him the position back. So
hang on, should I stream this one and give him some other focus?
Yeah, go for it.
I think I should just give him just something else to focus on.
I'll give my guys something else to focus on while I just fuck around practice laps. Here's Meta's replay. So go give that a like, guys.
Cheers, Jester. So this is what happened to Yoda. Comes out cold tires, just
yeah, I'll bring it up.
Does well not to spin though, keeps it facing the right way, but yeah, it drops all the way back to the rear of the field.
Come on, you piece of shit. Oh, you fucking cunt.
Chuppagettis with the PX7 boys.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're going again, because I thought Twitchy was in my top 3 or something.
Just by the way, when I was watching Meta's last stream, that time we were on, your voice was really low. So I don't know whether you've dropped your
well, I think I've brought my microphone settings up. I was playing around with it recently. No one's said anything to me recently about...
This McLaren is so slow to turn to on mediums. Then Nismo, he goes for the move there, which took me a bit by surprise, but he's on the softs as well. So I was like, well, picked up one place, lost 2. Not a good start to the race.
Papi just binned it, well, in quali. I'm not watching his too. I've got Metas up next to me, my own, and I'm trying to run laps.
But I saw these 3, and I knew Gr3 wasn't that quick from the lobby that he did. So I was like, well, I can probably hang on to the back of these guys.
There you go.
But then Nismo, he misses the apex there, runs wide. So we're just going to have too much speed and get past him.
Oh, in race. Brutal.
Which is actually a little bit unfortunate, because
he's up too.
Now he's behind me again on softs. We also have this Guka guy on softs. And so if Nismo had kind of stayed ahead, he would have caught up to the rear of this grouping.
I'll put the racing line on and see if I can follow it like you said, Jester, but it's not great for me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not always like exactly, the line. It's just a line that goes through the middle of it.
It can give you some. It can give you like a little extra visual reference of being like, oh, I need to be kind of like 50% over this part of the yellow bit. Like it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be as if it's like a train track that you're right on. Yeah, look how fucking close that was. So this could have been a spin and race over.
So this is live stream now too, Gav, yeah?
Yeah.
And who you got? Ebol, Daz. Who's that at
Rob.
the top?
Got Rob, Zippy Nathman, K Youngster.
Oh fuck, that'll be a good one. Alright, well there you go, fellas. There's another one to...
Oh, so the Alpha dropped off. Something happened to him. I'm guessing you just got on the throttle too quickly here? No? Oh.
Ebol, what are you doing out there in qualifying?
Oh, okay. I wonder what actually happened there. Because Nismo, he doesn't drive over the dirt, and so he's taking a tighter line into that left-hander. Hey, Lanzi. And then this Goku guy, yeah, that's a difficult one. I guess Nismo just wasn't really paying attention, didn't see him there. But it's, on the other hand, it's a very, very risky place to try and get past someone.
It's not a very fast pole, Gav.
It's not a very fast lap from Gav either.
So we're still hanging behind these guys. Jackery's just falling back. He's on the mediums. That guy's on the mediums. Goldfish is up there. So we're right on the back of these guys again.
Short shift a bit too, Gav. Especially in the MR. When you're getting like loose off the dirt and shit, that's how you pick the car up. What is that person behind you doing? Good stuff, mate. You fly past him just to have a slow line into turn 2. There we go, that's more worthy pole. 8.9. Give up, mate, that Ferrari's fucked you. Just fucking put it in the shed, put your mediums on, get ready to drive on them.
What was that?
I said just get in the shed, put your mediums on and get ready to drive on them, the Ferraris.
This is where I could then have a heart attack. He's going to place himself on the outside there. And then obviously for this corner it's better to have this wide line as you see they're going, and then yeah, he's just sticking his nose there. So I was always like, oh, he's gonna go for it. Not.
Quick start mediums.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Do half and half again.
Yeah, if you're having a lot of problems, keeping the softs going, yeah.
Okay, now I'm back down to 17th again. That was a fast time.
But especially on your medium stint at the start, try and really get your tyres loose quick, but then just do a lot of short shifting and controlling the revs. That's all it is. I mean, Meta can do it in the... I remember racing a dude here, a Japanese, but I can't think of his name. It's like Paper X or something like that. He's always got a Street Fighter NSX. I remember having a race here against him last season. It was incredible. And if you can see what Meta's doing with the McLarens, then it can be done in the NSX because the McLarens aren't that quick either. Like, it's just about getting around the track, not how fast it is.
If I can get myself up to 12th, I'll improve on my points.
Oh, this Corvette just fucking understeers right off the track.
What's it worth?
Sorry. It's only worth 223, but I only got 89 last time, so 15th will improve on this round. But I've got 119's my next tyre, so I've got to get 12 to actually make this
What a complete mini.
So it's 5 people.
Frustratingly though, he's not coming out on the track. He's got damage to the front end, but he's really slow down. Oh, he just punts Gr3 off, so that's what happened to Gr3. Forgot about that.
Oh.
So let's see, Gr3 goes past, which is fair enough, and then this guy just runs straight into the back of him.
Who hit Gr3?
What's that?
Who hit Gr3?
So this guy here, so he was running third, and then he bins it. So he's going slow, Gr3 goes past him, and then he just goes straight into the back of him and just pushes him off the morsels. And I'm actually pretty lucky here that he doesn't understeer into me and push me off. I think we had like a little bit of a touch there, but yeah, I managed to go through. So then Nesno gives me another heart attack by having a little look. Oh god, what are you doing, mate?
I've probably got the best looking car in the field.
It's because I'm not racing.
My West Coast Eagles inspired.
So who will go in front of us at this point? Green Goldfish and WRX. So we are at some point going to get ahead of Green Goldfish.
Here we go.
So again, kind of from my viewpoint, having this car
Oh,
all the time, I was
This is
like,
that. 108.8, it's over a second slower than my last round. Dr. Yellow. Last time.
yeah, he's avoiding taking the dirt for that left-hander.
Look at this, that's nice.
Just always drops him back, and now he's going to battle with the Corvette.
Was it E-Bolts or the Marlboro one?
Yeah, the Marlboro one.
It is very nice. The chrome, it is very nice, chrome and pearl.
Itching for a bit of a fight. I think he's going to pull into the pits.
E-Bolt made up tonight. He went bush bashing in qualifying.
Yeah, he was doing that a bit.
We've got here Dazza. Oh, he's out qualified the boss. Boss is back there. See.
Oh, what happened to Green Goldfish now?
See, if they look back on this later on, boss man, you're number 3. What are you doing back there?
Oh, Goldfish goes off, and he
Mate,
took off the 5th.
I had the number 1 for the last 2 weeks in a row.
All
So
the way off.
No, I'm only stirring Rob.
Rob's got the 3.
Because Dazza out qualified him. Oh, it's Vanilla Ice with number 1.
That's a really strange...
Alright. Don't know what these two behind me are on. That one I'll do. Let's put radar on, shall we?
That's such an odd
Yep.
move.
2, 1, go!
You really got to maximise on every draft overtake that you can too, man. I know it's stating the obvious, but...
I can't keep up with them, let alone draft them.
This was another real close call.
Yeah, I don't know what you've done with your tuning, man. Shouldn't be that far behind the fucking Ferrari, and he's at a GTR behind you.
Yeah, but you can see that I've got
Yeah, I'm going around there 20 kilometers faster than you. See there, the early shift to fifth in that part, and then here, bring it, just keep it in third, yeah, keep it in third, and then shift to second, and then try and aim for the dirt, ease, third, early, yep, and just do that, alright? Same with the fourth, come back to third, early, yep, and then ease on the way out. And then just go hard here. This is where you limit it.
This is where I lose so much time.
Yeah, well, this is why I'm saying go hard in this section. You shouldn't be early shifting. Try and maximise your revs.
Oh, here we go.
And then here, just coast, drop the gear. You really shouldn't be going to fourth. It's going to be bad on your tyres. Oh, that's on. Nicely done, Gav. Oh, man, I rope in front of you. It could get rough. He's hit or miss.
That I have to drop the fourth there, otherwise I end up on the dirt. Out on the left-hand side.
That was a very good opening lap anyways, mate. Keep it up. That was incredible. 7 positions.
Yeah, Jester, check out on mine right now, the replay.
One second.
This side-by-side action.
Where are you? I've got so many up.
Let me know if you need me to go back.
Yeah, that's sick. You and Nismo.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That was fucking crazy. I mean, obviously, it's probably slowed us down a bit, but...
That's how I felt with the Porsche.
Nice to have a side-by-side race. Ooh, I got a fair bit of dirt there on the inside. Actually, yeah, I think I got snap oversteer coming into here. Yeah, so a little snap there. She took me onto the apex. Ah, there's my Hemi again.
Don't be trying to dive me into that corner, buddy.
Alright, so we're going to go in for the pits. Surprised he actually pitted as well, because he's on the soft, so he should have gone an extra lap. Or even an extra couple laps. We're coming out just behind this Corvette. So this is the Corvette that binned it from third. He's now on mediums. So we're going to catch up to him pretty quickly. Really hard to follow. I mean, he went through there really slow. And I actually had to brake. Look how slow we ended up going through. It was like 205 km per hour instead of like 215, 220.
Yeah, doing it like that's better than Gav doing it real late.
Yeah, you're a bit behind me on the commentary though, so...
Yeah, I know, but it's like 10 seconds or so. The last turn, you... Like, yeah, I can see how you're fourth. Like, it's a lot slower than a lot of other cars, but you've got great traction on the way out.
What are you doing, fuckwit?
Check this out, Jester. This fucking guy in the Corvette. This is like so dumb from him. So he's on the medians, trying to defend this position.
Yep, number one.
Was it a good friggin' rhythm till the rope gave me that little nudge then?
What the fuck are these characters?
Is he in the Supra?
Yeah, he's in the Supra, mate. I'm surprised he got past him, and I was going to say, like, let him go, but...
He went a bit wide, but...
You still don't...
I'll let him go, but if he's sort of friggin' make an overtake, make it a...
Oh, yeah, he probably didn't mean that. It was probably because that's how slow you're going through there compared to other cars.
Yeah, I have to. Otherwise, I don't make it around the corner.
I know. I'm just saying, like...
It's a bit like... What this one is a bit like meta on that fucking Lamborghini, that race. You're so much slower in sections than everyone else, but you have to just keep the fucking car on the track. Going.
It's kind of with that fighting. We come out just behind this Subaru. So we probably could have come out in front of him, but he's going to end up pulling away from us, so he was quicker. Be interesting to see what the run times were, though. Yeah, this one, we're just going to slim money quickly from this point out. Go back and check what happened to this one. Oh, there we go. Oh, at this point he's already down to that.
Someone's off bush bashing.
Couple of offs.
That was a better last corner.
This is our outline.
Yeah, that was really nice. And so what I mean, like the later, you kind of come at the apex and then you just early shift and you're good. But yeah, fuck, your car's got no top end. You really do need that draft.
Because up until this point, his first kind of like 9 laps, he's been on the soft and he's been taking this really tight line.
But you can see how much I'm turning the wheel, how much the wheels are squealing, and how much. And I've got it set for quite a bit of oversteer, and so the back end doesn't swing its ass out everywhere.
Really nice through there to the SE section.
Yeah, that's understeer.
Yeah, but
really
I've got. No, I've got a.
It's cold trickle, mate. You put him in a race car and he just drives. Doesn't know anything about the car.
Oversteer, so I can point the car into the corner, but then if you want any... Whoa, shit. There no reset.
Did you go off?
Yeah. Wow, I can't even get back out. Oh dear. Well, that's the end of that race.
Hey, what happened to Goldfish?
Bad luck, mate. Bad luck, man. Fuck, where are you?
I have no idea.
You're gonna get DQ'd.
I did. Couldn't get back on. Couldn't get back through.
Where the fuck did you end up? That was crazy. What's just happened with Meta? His streams paused and... Man, that sucks, Gav. You were doing so well.
Yeah, well.
Try and get a better lap doing what you were just doing.
Yeah, no, that's all right. It was not a points thing anyway. Like I said, I've got to get friggin' so much more. See, that'll drop to 0, but I've got to beat 119. Which meant I had to finish like 12th or better. I might have in that one. See, I might, if I go on another one, I might. But... Yeah, I just didn't pull in tight enough on that one that time. Like I've gone from 6th and clicked it to 5th and turned the wheel, but not quick enough to then, you know, drop to 4th like I was. And it's just gone sliding off. See you later. Oh well. You still there?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened to Meta?
He's just disconnected. Like I said, I knew it as soon as he left the party. Yeah, I'm getting footage already.
See, that's all I need. Like, with that one was going right. What was I up to? 11th or something?
9th. And nearly chasing 8th. You're doing really well.
people to go off like they did. Because you can see I was already miles behind the leader.
I don't know what happened.
I thought it would have reset me being that far out off track. I mean, I was so far off track. I was past all the barriers, wasn't I, Jester? Like,
it was weird. That's why I was like, "Where the fuck are you?"
Yeah, I thought it would have been that far off track past all the barriers. I thought it would have actually just done a reset. But it didn't. As soon as it didn't reset me, I thought, yeah, I'm in trouble because I'm going to have to go all the way around the barriers.
Meta's gone again.
I'm going to make myself a coffee. Back up.
Alright, mate. potato internet.
Okay. Take some photos. Actually. Heat on my pizza as well. Not gonna lie, a little bit anxious about the Grand Prix tonight. Well, not
because of how unknown it is.
Just about how
I know what you mean.
like none of the streets are straight. It's all like surrounded by walls. It's, you know, get a bit of a bad feeling when there's a track like this. Gav's raced over yet?
He fucked up. He literally ended up in like the nether zone, some part of the track that he couldn't get off of.
Did the race finish? As a result, yeah.
Got disqualified.
He got disqualified? What?
Yeah, because he couldn't get back onto the track.
Fuck.
I was like, what the fuck, where are you? Like, what happened?
Do you ever play around with the panning mode in photos?
Yeah. That's how I get the focus and shit. Like, you know, movement, like when you're doing a photo that's not a race anyways. This dude just fucked up and ended two people's day. Looks like it was deliberate though. And then he couldn't stop himself from going off the track. Brutal.
Okay, back again. How'd you go, E-Bulk, in that one?
I don't think it's you, bro. Oh, he is.
Not really. Oh, that's... yeah, well done. I saw you going bush bashing in qualifying. I had the streamer's curse, mate. I was doing well. I got up to what was it, just a ninth, and then the guy went off on the last turn, so I would have got eight. Would have been up to eighth, and I started 17th. And this is like lap 6 or lap 7 or some shit. And then I just brake into the last corner. I just didn't turn quick enough. Next thing I know, I'm just way off in the distance. And then I couldn't get back off, couldn't get round the barriers and back onto the track in time. So I just got disqualified. I went, all those barriers on the left-hand side on that last corner, I went all the way over past all them, and it still didn't actually reset me. So, never mind. I might as well, I'll go again, and I'm going to stream this one as well, just for a bit of fun. It's a, yeah, bit of a null and void one. How come it's so long in between freaking races?
Always is.
What's up?
So long in between races. Fuck.
Certainly is if you get disqualified.
Going again, or are you keeping that one? Yeah, I'll have another go. Well, I might as well have another go. I might as well keep streaming it for a bit of fun. I'm on 0 points, so I can only get better.
Yeah, things can only get better.
Yeah, good name for a song, right?
Things can only get better. Can only get better. Now I found you.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cleanest fucking team in the game. TPGN.
I'm waiting for a new premiere. I'm only live streaming this, so as I said, so the focus can be shifted a little bit.
Called a live stream bait.
Yes.
That's bait.
Going fishing.
Yeah.
Live bait going fishing. That's great. I'm going to do that. Jeez, I nearly lost it at the top of that hill too, letting that friggin' what's his name, that guy go back through. Irope, yeah.
Irope.
Yeah, he was right on my ass each time I went up the hill and in the first corner. So went up the hill one time and I just thought I'll just pull over to the side and let him through. Nearly ended up on top of the hill doing it. Just do it. Give me some fresh tyres, fellas. Give me some fresh tyres. Yeah. I don't know, what was I lapping at that stage, those first half dozen laps, Jester? Wasn't doing too bad on me.
I didn't really see the laps, but you were definitely, I think it was around 11s and 10s, 11s at least. Because yeah, the first lap was blistering. Like you're lucky those three dudes come together on the last turn. And you completely avoided them, but even before that, you'd blitzed your way to get there.
It's what they call a missed opportunity.
Where are you going? Where are you guys going?
You're going for a route, mate?
I think they just had a route, Gav.
Okay. Maybe they're going to find new places. That's funny.
Oh, you know, when two... Yeah, that's true. We do look homeless right now.
That's funny as.
Oh shit, I forgot to set my timer. Hey Siri, start a timer for 5 minutes.
5? What happened to 15?
Well, it's been in there for about 10, so...
You having a pie again?
Nah, heating up my pizza.
We had homemade hamburgers for dinner tonight.
Nice.
And chips. Beautiful, it was.
You're just on the cusp. Me, for example. What? What?
So we all hanging around to watch my live stream and watch me stuff up again?
Yeah,
see if I
I'm
can pass 6
finishing
laps.
up taking some photos and then I'll jump on the computer. My computer actually went flat, so I'm just gonna charge it at the moment.
Chuck, aka Charlie, aka Charlotte, aka...
I don't have the comments on, but they'd still show up, won't they? On the stream. What you guys comment. Or should I just put them on?
What do you mean, put them on?
Well, when I'm racing, I can either have them on the right-hand side of the screen.
Don't do that. That's distracting as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that up.
What is it called?
Team.
Fucking hell, hang on a sec.
Old man struggle.
Come on, E-Bulk. I stuck it in the Discord one time. What is it?
Team Top Gun, so TPG and Team GT Sport, all spaces.
Is it? Just, are you still streaming?
Yeah, I'm still up.
TPGN. Yep, team, as in because we're a team, and then GT Sport.
Everyone says you're a gun. Yeah, but...
What did I do? I'm going to go back and have a look, see what I did wrong. Friggin' Mong.
I'm at the line.
But I'm not one of those, I haven't got me up in the little screen. So
No, you need a camera. I'd like to get a camera, actually. You see my beautiful driving. Who the fuck sent me a friend request?
So instead of my camera, I've got Top Gun. I've got Tom Cruise down there in the little bottom right-hand corner.
Thumbs up. You're welcome.
Wait, how do you put stuff in? Oh, Arnie sent me a friend request.
You've got to do it on the PC. Just go to the edit setup, and it's pretty good to do. Pretty easy to do. I've got a little clown, like Joker face, always on mine.
Alright, need one more photo to post.
Yeah, I've got some really nice ones.
Yeah, I just got too friggin'... I got too close to the left-hand side when I went to turn in, that's all it was, and ended up sticking the two bloody left-hand wheels over onto the dirt.
That's a good one. Potentially. Ah, that sucks. When you go into camera mode, the like marbles on the track disappear.
Well, I got them when I flipped over.
Things can only get better.
Can only get better.
Banger, mate.
Banger, yeah.
Things can only get...
Sophie, can you please take a look at my pizza? Not like Bunny.
This is a very photogenic car.
What's a photogenic car?
My one. The Earnhardt livery.
I'd say mine's very photogenic.
That's a great picture next to it, mate. Go back to the other one. No, the other one. Go right. No. Back the other one. Go right. No. Keep going. Next one. Yeah. That's great.
The Cowboys.
No. The one that's just basically all this track with this little car on it.
Oh, that. It's a good photo. It's nice. It's all about the framing and the spacing.
All about the framing, yeah. Big Willie.
I like the ones with the name in it. Easy thumbnails. Look at that. I got rocks and shit. Look how sick that is. Fair effort. Big Willie. How good is it? It's the best name for it now.
Big Willie?
Yeah.
You need a Big Willie for some of these fucking corners, that's for sure.
Maybe a little man, but I'm all dick and ribs.
Old dick. Never heard that one before.
You know what you are? What my stepfather used to call me the same thing when I was really skinny.
What?
He used to call me a greyhound. Because they're just all...
Yeah. Fucking hell.